well, by Google compliance, it means that you have to, whenever you're advertising on one of these, any platform, in fact, they have rules that dictate how you can advertise, and you have to follow those rules. So those rules are going to apply to the ad copy that you use, the type of ad that you create, your website that you're advertising on. That's probably one of the biggest things. So the rules will apply to that. And it's kind of like all of that tied together as compliance. So it's saying how you write your ads, what you put in your ads, what you can and you can't put in your ads, what you can and can't have on your site, what you've absolutely got to have on your site. So all of those things tied in together, that's all we call it compliance. Why we say Google compliance is because if you have your website compliant with Google's rules, then you're pretty well going to be compliant with Bing as well. And
we say Google's rules because they're the platform that spells them out the most, that dots the I's and crosses the T's the most. Bing's compliance rules are pretty good, however, Google's are the best. So if you've got a website that is Google compliant, then you're good to go on Facebook and Bing as well.
We think you're good to go on Facebook because Facebook don't give you the rules. They don't spell them out. They just have very ambiguous rules, and you've got to try and figure it out. All we can assume is that if we're Google compliant, then we should also be Facebook compliant. So it's kind of like once you're Google compliant, you've killed 3 birds with 1 stone. You've got compliance with Bing and also compliance with Facebook. Kind of like so to have a fully compliant website, it's an actual full website. So it's got homepage, about me. There's a whole lot of different pages, and we can go into that later on, or Christian can talk about that as well. But for starters, on Bing and Facebook only, so you cannot do this on YouTube. You can create what's called a mapped website. Now, Stuart's done a training video on this.
Which is under module.
Actually, I can show.
Which is under module 3. There's a button on module 3, a blue button on the top right-hand corner for advanced system setup. When you click on advanced system setup, there's a video there where Stuart gives you an overview. And then when you click on the custom domain option in the menu on the left, it's second from the bottom, there's 2 step-by-step how-to videos there.
So that's under the Getting Started modules, module 3. When you click on it, there's a blue advanced training button, so you want to click on that one and go to custom domains. We won't go there because we need to change our screen sharing and all that sort of thing, but that tells you how to map a domain. So just go and watch that video. It's very specific what it's about.
But what we want to make clear is that when you map a domain, let's just say we went and bought the domain gregandfiona.com, and we only want to use that domain for advertising on Facebook and Bing using my link generator. So it would be like if we have gregandfiona.com, that we want to make that website into our personalized my link generator. Then you cannot access, when you map it to the sfm.com to use as a personal my link generator, so that you have the SFM landing pages shown on that domain, you cannot access WordPress on that domain. You cannot have any other content, any other blog on that domain. You also, as we found out yesterday with another person, you can't have an email on that domain either. The only thing that you can have is your personalized my link generator. So when you follow that training that Stu goes through in module 3, it's got to be using a URL or a domain name that you are only going to use solely, single-purposely, as your personalized my link generator in the back office.